Guys, welcome back to DearStellaTV. It's your girl Stella. Look, today I want to quickly talk to married people. There is something nobody tells you. One reason that is divided into two that creates a lot of tension in the marriage. That's why the marriages don't work. I'm going to tell you the truth today. Stay with me. I am going to tell you the reason, the biggest reason is you are trying to change each other. When you meet, when you start dating, you know this person is a smoker and you are not a smoker. You are dating him or you are dating her, and you know you hate smoking. Like me, I hate smoking. You know? So the smell, I hate the stench, the smell. I hate her. It just leaves. It's like it reminds me of a nightclub. You know, and I don't want my house to smell like a nightclub, so I'm not going to marry a smoker, you understand? But some people do, maybe because there are other things you see in the person that you really, really, really love, and you feel the smoking part I can live with. You think you can live with it. You marry this person, or you make this person promise, or this person wants to be with you. The person also promises you that, oh, I will stop. But addiction is not something you just drop by flipping a switch. Like, you just flip a switch and the person will just stop smoking, for example. No, it doesn't work like that. That's how it is for every habit you don't like in somebody you're dating or somebody you want to get married to. You can't just flip a switch and the person will just change. That's the first reason. You want to change each other. Number two, you want to change each other too quickly. So what tends to happen is, I'm trying to hold this thing with my hand, guys, and my hand hurts. What tends to happen is, in that waiting period, where you are waiting for this person to change, your husband or your wife, that is the hardest period. Ask me why. Because in that time, you now find out that you can't tolerate it. You find the person annoying. Every time he picks a cigarette to go and smoke outside, or they come back, they are smelling cigarette. And the person is thinking, but you said you didn't mind. Oh, but you said you'll be patient with me. Yes, it's easier said than done. Yes, it's easier said than done. I'm just using smoking as an example. It could be anything. It could be any annoying thing. It could even be snoring. Yes, it could be snoring. And you say, oh, let's go and find a cure. Let's go and find a, whatever. Look, when I watch, there's this program I watch that I really love. It's called, what do you call it? Love is Blind. So I hear all sorts of things, I see all sorts of characters, and hear all sorts of quirks, and it amazes me. The kind of things that annoys people. Some people get annoyed just because toothpaste is on the mirror, for example, in the bathroom. Some people get annoyed because the toothpaste cap, when you finish using your toothpaste, you've pressed it at the bottom. Another person likes to press it in the middle. Another person likes the cap put back on. Another person doesn't, So it's our hair. Sometimes women, we brush our wig or we brush our hair onto the sink and the husband doesn't like it. So it can be 1,001 annoying things that you do that your husband or your wife is just bearing it and hoping you will change. You better, my advice to you is, learn to live with that thing you feel it's annoying you in your husband or your wife. Just in case they don't change, if you want to have a happy marriage. Because remember, you are not perfect. Do you understand? Just the way you are expecting your husband to be perfect, imagine your husband too is expecting you to be perfect. And it's not like that. It's not possible. You might get there when you say that, okay, this thing is annoying my husband, annoying my wife. You might resolve that, okay, I will change, right? I will. But it takes time because it's a habit that somebody has grown up with or has always been like that. It might take a while for the person to change. You've got to be patient. Like I was saying, it is that waiting period that is very, very difficult. So in that waiting period, you are supposed to live with that habit that your husband or your wife has. Love them irrespective and just bear it. It won't kill you. It won't kill me. Just bear it. Bear it. And one day when you no longer even consider it a bad habit, the person just stops. Look, I've been married long enough to know. I'm telling you the truth. By the grace of God. Nobody is perfect, though. Do you understand? There are things I do that my husband probably find annoying, but he's stuck. Guys, it's my husband that used that word many years ago. He said, I can't remember, we had, maybe we just argued a little bit. And then he said, my love, you are stuck. The thing corrected my brain. And I thought, that's right. I'm stuck. I'm not going anywhere. So even if you annoy your husband or your wife, or you snore, or you smoke, or you drink, or you whatever it is that or you leave hair in the sink, or you don't do your dishes immediately, you finish, and another person likes the dishes being done, it doesn't really matter. Just learn. All I can say is learn to live with it. You can still be happy. We try to make a big deal. Look, this person is not you. When you try to change each other too quickly, what happens? Your expectation is unmet. And when your expectation is unmet, what happens? You have disappointment. When you have disappointment, what happens? You have resentment. When you have resentment, before you know it, there's a detachment if you don't talk about it. So the way to resolve it is to bear it. Even the Bible tells you, bear with one another. Bear with one another, forgive one another. You are not even married to that person, no. He's just saying, bear with one another. So husband and wife, bear with one another. Do you understand? Bear with one another. Talk about it. There's one thing that works for me and my husband. Say it kindly, say it quietly, and laugh about it. Tease me. My husband will tease me. He will tease me and I'll laugh. I'm like, really? I'm like, oh. In my mind, I'm thinking, you're not going anywhere. Oh my God's grace. Oh my gosh. That's how life should be. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult. If basically you love this person fundamentally, you love this person, their bad habit cannot be the reason you hate them now. It means you never loved the person from the beginning now. And love is supposed to grow. And they don't have to be perfect for you to love them. That's what you don't understand. If you married a smoker, it doesn't have to stop smoking before you love them. No, that is a conditional type of love. So if you tell the person you are with, let's not talk about people dating now. If you are dating somebody and you are thinking that when they stop smoking, praise you the Lord. When they stop smoking or they stop putting their hair, they stop brushing, the day your wife stops brushing her hair and leaving it in the sink, or the day your husband stops weeing or raising up the toilet seat or leaving the toilet seat down. Some people are crazy about that as well. Or the day they stop pressing the toothpaste at the bottom or pressing it to the middle, that's when you start loving them. Then your love is conditional. It's a conditional type of love. The love in marriage is unconditional. It means you will love your husband or your wife whether or not they change their annoying, what you consider their annoying habit. It means you will love them as they are. They have to be enough for you. So that is what causes a lot of tension in marriages, a lot of pain, a lot of resentment. So every other thing your husband or your wife does, you add it to that one. That was the fundamental one. That's the foundation. Then they do another thing you don't like, you add it to that one. They do another thing you don't like, you add it to that one. Before you know it, you have a build-up of resentment. You have bitterness in your heart. If you don't talk about it. So that's why you have to talk about it. That's another thing you can do. And laugh about it. Tease them in a nice way, not in a mean way, not in a derogatory way, not in a demeaning way, or you belittle them. No. Tease where they can laugh, they can laugh about it, and it makes the other person remember that, oh, my husband doesn't like this, oh, my wife doesn't like this. But most importantly, learn to live with it. Ask God for the grace. It's not that bad. If you know what other people are bearing with their husband or their wife, you will not believe it. So don't always think that yours is the worst. Love conditionally. This is the major reason, big reason why tension builds up in marriages, why people can't stand each other, and it affects every other thing. It could affect your sexual life, it could affect intimacy, it could affect your marriage in ways you don't even understand. It can affect even financially. You might not even want to support, because your wife smokes and you hate smoking and you want her to stop and she hasn't stopped. What do? You start withdrawing all the good things you do for her. And that creates an emotional detachment. Before you know it, your marriage is on the rocks. So don't try, this is for married people and for single people, don't try to change each other. And don't try to change each other too quickly. Wait patiently, talk about it nicely, be kind, bear with one another, and may you have a blessed marriage in Jesus' name. Until next time, it's your girl Stella. Jesus Christ loves you. Like, share, subscribe. My new book, my poetry book, is out. The Weight of Love, a journey of wanting, wounding, and waking whole. 100 poems, inspirational and motivational poems. The paperback and the hardcover is on Amazon. Find it, guys, buy it, and let me know. Bye until next time. God bless. Bye.